The birthday box. A sweet revenge with a bitter twist. They say it's the thought that counts. But what if the thought behind a gift was a ticking time bomb? On my 30th birthday, my estranged father, yes, the man who once told my mom I was a mistake he didn't budget for, decided to show up at my door with a box of luxury Swiss chocolates. A sweet gesture, right? Wrong. See, Dad had this new habit of pretending to play nice whenever he needed something. So, the next morning, when he randomly popped by my place with that smug, snake oil smile and asked, "Did you love the chocolates?" I simply shrugged and said, "Oh, I gave them to Brian and the kids." His face contorted. "You did what?" He roared. We both froze, me from confusion, him from panic. That was the moment I knew those chocolates weren't a gift. They were a setup. Brian is my older brother Dad's golden child. They talk daily, scheme weekly. I, on the other hand, was always the afterthought. So gifting me something, out of character. I had trusted my instincts and passed the box to Brian and his family during their surprise visit. But now, Dad looked like he'd seen a ghost. He stumbled onto the couch, mumbling something about needing to make a phone call. That's when curiosity got the better of me. I rushed to the trash can and dug out the chocolate box. Hidden beneath the second layer? A tiny listening device. A freaking bug. He hadn't come to celebrate me. He came to spy. He wanted dirt on my latest court case, one that involved a pharmaceutical company he secretly invested in. My firm was about to expose the shady dealings that could cost him millions. But here's the kicker. Dear Brian, already knew. We were never really enemies, just good at playing roles. So when I called Brian and told him what I found, he simply laughed. "You think I gave those chocolates to my kids?" "Sis, I mailed them to the FDA with a note. Happy birthday. You're gonna want to test these." By evening, news broke. A federal raid on my father's office and home. Wiretap attempt, illegal surveillance, tampering with evidence. All wrapped in a pretty chocolate box. Dad was arrested before sunrise. The judge denied bail. Me? I showed up to court the next day in red heels and a sweeter smile than the lint truffles he tried to weaponize. Turns out, he didn't work alone. His partner? My ex-fiancé. That, darling, is a story for another episode. Revenge never tasted sweeter, huh? If you loved this twist-filled tale, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and drop a comment with your wildest family drama story. Because here on this channel, we don't just spill the tea, we serve it with a side of justice. See you in the next story time. Don't forget, some gifts come with consequences.